So we as a church have had an influx of some newer people. Some are, Christians from a long time, where they've just come from other churches that have closing or haven't been functioning very well. Some people are very new in their faith journey or are in relationship with somebody from a faith journey, and so they kind of come along. So we are looking for groups that are going to start up new and fresh in this fall. And let me just tell you, one of the best ways to do that is for a leader to step out and say, here's what I'm doing, here's when I'm doing it, here's who I'm looking for. And it sounds odd, but to be specific on like what's the type of person you're looking for. It could be age demographics, it could be a certain phase of life, like a parent, it could be senior retirement, it could be new in their faith journey, for example, or defining it in some way. It helps people know whether they should take a chance to get into that type of group and how it relates to them. Again, hesitation in small groups generally is, well, we're here for everybody and everybody's welcome and all that. And those are great when those work and that happens. But when people are starting to attend a group or going to go to a group, they primarily want to know that that group is going to benefit them in their own journey or in their stage of life. So if you're going to start a group this fall, it's important to say, again, this is the type of group, here's what we're hoping to accomplish. I would also even put a time frame around it. You could say for the year, or you could say for the next 6 months, or you could say until Christmas. Putting a time frame around allows people to say, you know what, I'll try it, and I know that there's an exit out if it doesn't work for me. And again, to focus on the leader setting the agenda and the time and the place. Trying to gather a group, and then, are you interested in meeting and all those things, and getting a list of people who are interested in having a group, and then trying to find a time and a place is extremely hard. So the best approach is to name the time and the place and what you're trying to do. And then you have to invite people. You have to invite people and say, this is where we're meeting, this is what we're doing, and I'm thinking maybe you'd be interested in coming. So you're going after the very people that you think maybe would be interested in being a part of that group. So that is, I would say, the best way for us to start a group. Often people will come to the church and say, hey, can you let people know I'm doing a group? And we will. We're going to do that in the next couple of weeks. We're going to have a list of small groups when they're meeting, but we also want to put a tag on there, like a tagline of here's the primary purpose of that group, or here's who it's for, to narrow that down for them so they know what they're getting into. But you have to know that advertising a time and a place and the leader doesn't fill up groups. It just doesn't. The group leader or people who are already committed to go, inviting them personally really does make a difference. A personal invite goes a long way. People will more likely step into a group that maybe is outside of their normal comfort zone if they know that someone wants them to come. And so you as a group leader are either to find a co-leader or someone who wants to journey with you or host with you to help invite those people in. It'll go a long, long way to filling up that group. And a good group can be anywhere from 6 people to 8 people to start. That's fine. You don't need 10, 12 people. The best groups actually can be smaller in size when it comes to, again, growth in community, growth in processing, growth in their faith journey. So it gives you a little insight into how to start a good group and how it begins.